to shoot this quick video as a follow-up to my last one, which was what to do when you hurt your back. But this is not specific to your back. This is basically for all injuries. So a lot of people followed up after that last video and they asked me, should you use heat or cold on injuries? So this is something that in the last 15 years has been discussed and disputed lots. And I was thinking, what am I going to say? I decided to come up with a pretty simple formula. So in my 15-year history as a physio treating people with all sorts of injuries, I tend to recommend heat for people in pain. Sometimes cold can make pain worse, especially if it's nerve pain. But on the flip side, we tend to recommend cold for injuries. And by injuries, I mean things like, bona fide injuries, like you fall over, you hurt yourself, you roll your ankle, you twist your knee, you pick up something really heavy and you tweak your back, something where you can define what's actually hurt you. And so I've come up with this formula. So let me know what you think. Cold for trauma, heat for everything else. So you have a traumatic injury, you use cold on it. I would use cold on it 2 or 3 times a day, just for 10 or 15 minutes. As it gets better, start to move the injury, start to exercise the injury. If you don't know what caused it, like if you wake up with a stiff neck and there's no real reason that you've got it, a lot of people say, the heat from the hot shower gave relief. So use heat on everything else. So cold for trauma for the first 2 to 3 days, and use heat on everything else. How long should you do it for? As long as you feel like you need to get the area moving and get substantial relief. So I'd probably say, anywhere between 3 and 7 days for pain. And if you feel like it's not getting better after 7 days, make sure you see someone and get it checked out. So let me know what you reckon. And that's what I think you should do. Okay, have a good one. See ya.